Hey there, it's Elder Kirk from the Israelite Nation Podcast Show. During these difficult times, COVID-19 is showing its impact across the world. We were able to have Elder Shadrock join us in a very special episode of the podcast. We discussed a bunch of different interesting topics, and we hope you enjoy. Don't forget to send any questions that you may have. Contact us at your earliest convenience. Enjoy.
It's Halloween and Christmas, and so
that's a time of
spirit
bun and cheese.
and the lie. That's what they do. You must worship him in spirit and the lie, but not the truth. Nothing about truth is in Christianity.
Right.
And it's boiling over now when people call themselves Israelites.
That's true.
Yeah.
In order to find justification for the actions that you're committing that
don't matter what it is, speak the truth.
That have no foundation in
Instead of following instructions,
right,
you justify your actions.
Because that would say, well, if you follow the instructions, that would say that would shine light on, oh gee, so you're following Elder Shadrock.
Yep.
So because you don't want to admit that, you don't want to admit that you're following Elder Shadrock, you're going to create your own thing and have something that props you up to make you look like you're some god or you're some prince amongst the people, so that way that they could start collecting money from the people. My gosh, it's just like Christianity again.
Go ahead.
It's
Go
just
ahead.
like Christianity again.
Go ahead.
Okay, so not much has changed then with these people. It would appear. So
I think the world needs to know that I don't get paid, neither do you.
That's
None of
true.
the priests, nobody gets paid.
that is true. And
We do what we need to do. We build God's house.
That's true. And I thank you so much for that, Elder, for taking that step of showing that integrity. Because even when it comes to, I was reading a story shortly, not too long ago, and that was with Elisha and Gehazi, his servant.
Yes.
And Elisha did not want anything from Naaman. He said, you know what, I don't want anything. All you have to do is testify as to which God came and saved you and relieved you of your leprosy.
Payment enough.
That's all he wanted.
Payment
Not
enough.
the other guy, though.
No, not Gehazi. Gehazi was an Israelite, by the way, and that's some of the things that people don't want to admit. That all the good that you see in the scripture and all the bad that's in the scripture is your own people.
Yeah.
So you need to accept
I
that
could
as
attest
well
to
too.
that.
You got to accept it, and most people don't want to accept. They just want to put like these Israelites as if to say that they were the greatest of all, like they didn't do anything wrong, and somebody just came and like we weren't doing anything wrong, and they just came and took us. Like you were obviously doing something wrong. And nobody wants to admit that, because now they're doing even worse things with the scriptures. I could excuse you if you were a Christian that had complete ignorance. Now you've crossed and you've gone into another phase where you know that you are the Israelite. So when you start to do things that are not conducive, things that are not truthful, to me, it's as if it's gotten even worse.
I think the big thing for the people outside of the Israelite Nation Worldwide Ministry is saying that speaking Hebrew and calling God's name Yahushua. And Yahushua just one name. That's one of the biggest things for them.
Yeah.
You guys don't speak Hebrew? No, because they do not understand. Hebrew is not a spoken language. You see, language is totally different from tongues.
Right.
If I'm here and I'm speaking to somebody in the Caribbean, we speak in English, but they speak in a different tongue.
A dialect.
So language is something totally different. And even that was confounded in Genesis 11. Oh,
true.
I'm sorry. Oh, where you going?
Genesis 11.
No, but read what you have.
You see, you get caught up into this. It's not like something that happens every day.
I know.
But 1 Kings chapter 8 and
41.
from the 41st verse it says, moreover, concerning.
That's strange.
Moreover, that word once again.
Moreover.
That's why I want to read it.
Moreover, concerning a stranger.
Stop. A stranger could mean another Israelite, right?
I beg to differ.
How can that, you know?
A stranger don't mean another Israelite.
Right. A stranger. So it would be like, oh, coming into the community or coming into the village.
That's not how it is.
There's a stranger.
If you're not an Israelite, you're a stranger.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's the way it is.
Moreover, concerning a stranger.
Not.
So
That-
be specific here.
Yeah.
The stranger is the definition of stranger in
Not
verse
of your
41.
people.
Right.
Not of their people.
And
not an Israelite.
That's what I love about the scriptures. What I love even more is the understanding of the scriptures. That spirit that allows you to understand, because you see, when it comes to the scriptures and instructions, there is no stone that is left unturned. So that you can't say, oh, well, is it this? Or maybe they meant that. But it says, no, it says, moreover, concerning a stranger,
What else?
comma, that is not of thy people Israel.
No, it didn't say only not of your people. It said Israel.
Yeah,
So it is really speaking about Israel,
exactly.
not of your people, Israel.
Yes. But cometh out of a far country.
Yeah.
For thy name's sake. Verse 42, for they shall hear of thy great name, and of thy strong hand, and of thy stretched out arm, when he shall come and pray toward this house.
Hold on a minute.
So much there.
Which house? This is God's son
Right.
building a house. David wanted to, and God had chosen Solomon to do it. So this is not something that Elder Shadrock did.
Right.
This is a very powerful in the day
Yeah.
situation. And if a stranger coming from a far country,
Because this is Solomon. He's speaking in the present tense.
Oh,
But
yes.
he's talking about in the future.
yep,
It says here in 43, it says, hear thou in heaven thy dwelling place, and do according to all that the stranger calleth to thee for.
there you go.
So if you put a visual to this, so the temple is being built, the building is built.
It's finished, completed.
Solomon, in the moment of the thickness of the atmosphere, he
You can
prays.
just imagine the incense around him.
Burning,
Oh my goodness, you can just
it's-
imagine that.
Everybody's clean,
Oh.
sharp, lined where they need to be, and his presence of mind says, in the future, not now, in the future,
Right.
Yep.
if one from another nation comes and prays towards this
And
building,
from another country, far away too.
Remember, this is the wisest king ever. The wisest king ever.
he's
is
displaying
Solomon.
it there.
And this is Solomon.
Listen, and he says, please listen to their prayer
Right.
and give them as
Right.
they've asked.
Right. But
Yep.
they have to come there. You see? They have to, and there's only one way for them to get.
We're not going to their temple.
Right.
They come to our temple.
Don't stay by your statue
Right.
in the far off place.
Right.
No,
You gotta
you gotta
here.
come to the temple. Yeah. I understand we gotta build a bigger building now. The amount of people that are calling in, we gotta get a bigger building. And
It's coming.
we're gonna have to start paying you for the job that you're doing.
I'm gonna have to take a note from Jahazi's story there.
Don't do that. It says here, it says that all people of the earth may know thy name.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's in the Bible?
It's in the Bible.
Thank God I'm not a
It's
Hebrew.
here. 1 Kings chapter 8 verse 43. That all people of the earth may know thy name, to fear thee as do thy people Israel, and that they may
And
know.
do thy people Israel. So
Right.
you're still in charge.
Right.
But you're not criticizing and blasting other people and doing that.
Yeah.
All you're doing is putting your God's name up there for the whole world to see.
Right.
That's what it is. Christianity was trying to do that by using that misused and abused word called love.
That is true. That is true. That they may know thee, and that they may know that this house which I have builded is called by thy name.
Very simple, no justification needed.
There is none.
Just follow the instruction.
Yeah.
Just follow the instruction. That's it.
Oh,
It's
you find
so
the
easy.
centurion black, just body black.
Yeah.
Because what the scripture is again, what it says in Matthew, when the centurion said, you don't have to come in my house. What did Jesus say? He says, I have not seen such faith in all Israel. This white man, and he's not black, this white man.
The stranger.
Yes.
The stranger.
This stranger, this white man is saying, he have not seen such faith in all Israel. Could you imagine that? My goodness. He's been with Israel. He's raising the sick and doing all that and healing them.
Yeah.
And still, at the end of it, they said, crucify him.
Yeah.
And they're shouting. And one of the trusted men said, 30 pieces of silver. I'm going through that right now. 30 pieces of silver for this man who's been helping you, been doing all of this. 30 pieces of silver. Boy.
It's
It's a crazy thing, man.